Hello everybody, welcome back to CJ's Card Corner. Today I want to talk about Pokemon. Specifically, I want to talk about the market shift that I'm seeing all across the Pokemon industry. What we have seen in the past where markets shift from newer to older, from older to newer, and the eras can be affected by inventory and stock, we're seeing something completely different now. It seems like, to me, that everybody wants these newer sets. Everyone wants Ascended Heroes, Prismatic Evolutions, and everything from this era of Pokemon. So Sword and Shield is past now, and it's still popular, and people still buy it. And what I'm saying here is not that people are ignoring vintage or previous eras of Pokemon. What I'm saying is that people are really, really focused on this current era of Pokemon. And printing-wise, we're not seeing reprints for any of it. I think that we're in a really unique situation here. And I know I can't be the only one thinking this or talking about it, and maybe we're hidden behind closed doors, or I've missed some of the major YouTubers talking about it. I've seen one or two. I think that we're in a really unique situation that we have not been in a long time. We're going to see the Pokemon Company with this new printing facility that everybody's like, oh, we're going to have lots of stock of everything. Woo woo! I hope you're right. I hope that I'm wrong and that you're right, for those of you that think we're going to have stock of everything and that all of these sets are going to be reprinted and there's going to be plenty for everybody. And I hope that boxes go back down below MSRP and back down to $100 again for booster boxes. I hope that happens. I don't believe it's going to. I've talked about that in previous videos. But this video is talking specifically about this era of Pokemon and where we are right now. I personally believe that this Mega Evolution block that we're currently in with the original Mega Evolution, Phantasmal Flames, Ascended Heroes, and then, we can talk about Perfect Order and Chaos Rising and all that. But this current block, these 3 or 4 sets right now that are really recent, I think we're in a lot of trouble on the stock of these products. I was wrong about Phantasmal Flames. I believed that Phantasmal Flames was going to, for lack of a better term, flame out, because I didn't think the 2 Charizards was enough to carry that set. And I was wrong. It's like $400 a box, and I don't see it slowing down necessarily because I don't think they're going to reprint it. Other than maybe one Pokemon Center reprint that might happen like it usually does, I don't think that booster boxes are going to get reprinted. I think that there will be more products for Phantasmal Flames, and packs will show up in tons of stuff over the course of the next 2.5 years. But I don't think the booster boxes are going to get reprinted. And I don't think the main chase card is going to be as easy to pull without the booster boxes. Again, that's my opinion. And since I tend to lean, as you know from my previous videos, I tend to lean into booster boxes over leaning into, other sealed products or other single products. So when I'm talking about sealed product not being reprinted, I usually mean booster boxes, just for your information. I don't think Phantasmal Flames is going to be reprinted in a booster box form more than one time. And I think Mega Evolution is the same way. And it's going to be very, very, very difficult to get stock of these booster boxes. Same goes for Ascended Heroes ETBs. Now, why do I think that these things are not going to get reprinted with this new printing facility? I think that Pokemon is going to lean directly into their 30th anniversary products. This is a huge year for them, and right now, they have been pretty quiet. Like, let's be real honest here. We're in March already, and we've announced 2 relatively lackluster sets, right, in Chaos Rising and Perfect Order. I'm not saying they're really bad sets, because I'm not one that believes in truly bad sets, because there's always a Pokemon in a set that draws some people. But they're not your high-profile Charizard, Mewtwo, high-end sets. There's a reason for that. They want the excitement to die down a bit before they hit us with the monstrosity that is 30th anniversary. And I think they are printing this thing like crazy, and they are not going to focus on printing these older sets. And I personally think that this block that we're in right now with Mega Evolution, these 4 sets, and you can lump Perfect Order and Chaos Rising into that lump. I think this little bucket is going to be severely underprinted compared to other sets. I think it's going to be really, really hard to find these sets in sealed form 5 years from now. Because you can still buy, some of these sets like Hidden Fates, you can still buy ETBs of Hidden Fates. Yes, they're expensive, like $500 a box, but you can still get them. They're still available. You can find them. We're talking about this little block here where they're just not reprinting it. You can't get stock. It's not on the shelves anywhere. TCG Ascended Heroes is extremely expensive. A base ETB is $120 already. It's impossible to find stock of these products, and everybody and their dog wants them. We need to be very careful that we don't miss the boat on these sealed products if you're an investor. I truly believe that there is a shift happening from Mega Evolution to the new era that comes after. And this little block is going to go completely under the radar, and because everybody loves it. Everybody loves to rip Mega Evolution. Everybody loves to rip Ascended Heroes. And I would argue Ascended Heroes might be a better set than Prismatic Evolutions. And that's saying something because Prismatic is amazing. And I love it. I've talked about that. But I want more Ascended Heroes. Super bad. So what I will say is, if you're looking to buy some of these products, get them now. Because I know a lot of people think that this new printing facility, we're going to see Mega Evolution and Phantasmal Flames and Ascended Heroes, and maybe we will. I hope I'm wrong. I hope that all of these products get reprinted to the moon, they're available everywhere, and I spent a bunch of money on these that I didn't need to spend, and I'll have to fix my, cost analysis on these as I buy more. But I truly believe that small block of sealed product is going to disappear, and it's never going to come back. Minus the obvious, few minute reprints. But I truly don't think we're going to see major reprints of these products because of this facility. I think they are printing for the future. They are printing for the 30th anniversary where they know they can make a ton of money. If it's anything like Celebrations or Generations, this is going to be a massive set. It's going to be huge. It's going to be sought after. It's going to be organized in a way that people are going to want it. It's going to be set to standard, so people are going to want to play these cards. 30th anniversary is going to be massive, and we're behind the 8 ball already. They're not talking about any of this. They're going to come out with a massive announcement, and then everything's going to change. And our entire mindset is going to shift from this block into the 30th anniversary set. And that's all everyone's going to talk about, probably including myself. And that's it. These sets are going to fly under the radar and be completely ignored. And I am telling you, this is my soapbox moment here. I truly believe that these sets are going to fall directly under everyone's radar, and we're going to miss out if you don't buy them. I know that's a lot, and it's it's a soapboxy type situation for me. And I know I only have 22 subscribers, and I probably don't know what I'm talking about. The fact that it's super quiet and nobody's talking about it, the trends tell me that we are moving into the next set already. People are already talking about these 2 new sets that are bad. Why? Why are we talking about those? It's still Ascended Heroes time, and you can't get it. You can't get it because it's not available, and it's nowhere and everywhere. Everybody wants to rip it and find a Dragonite. There's not a whole lot more to say. All I can tell you is that this block of Mega Evolution is going to be forgotten. Not in the sense that people don't love it, but that it was not printed enough to meet needs and you're not going to be able to find it. And I'm telling you, the prices on these boxes are going to skyrocket. I think Ascended Heroes, if it's not reprinted to a amazing rate, which it needs to beat or be at where Prismatic is for printing. If it doesn't get there, you are going to see this set triple in price by the end of the year. That's my call. If it gets reprinted, then it's going to take a little longer. But I would not be surprised if it catches, if a standard Ascended Heroes ETB catches Prismatic Evolutions and is worth the same or more if it is not reprinted times 10 more than it has been already. That's my call. That's what I think. If you hung out with me while I stood on my soapbox and ranted about investments, awesome. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to try to do a few more of these again in the next few weeks. Hopefully we'll get some more answers about 30th anniversary, and we'll get more information about reprints and some of these sets as time goes on. And I'm really super hoping for a Phantasmal Flame reprint, because I really wish I had more booster boxes of both Mega Evolution and Phantasmal Flames. I want more of them, and I'm hoping for a reprint. I want the price to drop, but I truly think that it's not going to. And I hope that everybody gets what they want on those, because they're going to be difficult to find. But yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. Put your comments down below. What do you think? Am I wrong? Am I right? What do you think the future's going to hold? We'll look back in 6 months and revisit this and see what happens. But yeah, thanks again for stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. If there's something different that you want to see, please comment in the video and let me know. Otherwise, I will hopefully see you in the next one.